Hi friends, welcome to Church Free Spirituality. I'm Ben Jameson. So here we are, we're about a week after New Year's, and if you have a New Year's resolution, you're probably still going strong on it, so congratulations. Now if you didn't do a New Year's resolution, don't worry, this video will still be impactful for you, because whether or not you decided to make a change at the turning of the year, or you decide to make a change later on, the same thing happens, right? We intend to make a change, we take efforts towards establishing that change, and then along the way, resistance comes up, and has a tendency to derail us, right? Particularly around New Year's resolutions. So what I want to do today is look at what happens in consciousness when we attempt to make a change in our lives so that we can expect these resistance areas to come up. We can more effectively work with those so that we stay on track instead of dropping the resolution or the intended change altogether. So when we look at how we exist on four main levels. We've got the thoughts we think, right? That's our mental level. We've got the feelings we feel, so we've got an emotional level. We've got our physical body, so that's a physical level thing. And then we've got underpinning all of that, the spiritual level. What's the curriculum? What are we here to learn? How do we want to grow spiritually? So these levels, even though we name them separately, are actually integrated. They're interwoven. And you can't move on one level without moving on another. So let's use the example of physical activity. That's a pretty standard New Year's resolution, right? To exercise more. So that's a physical level change. Increasing your amount of physical activity is a physical level change. Now, as soon as you go to do that, see, the reason that you exercise the amount that you do currently is because of the beliefs you have around exercise, the feeling you have around exercise, the spiritual context of what that is, the physical level of effort that you can put out. So if you begin to increase the physical level of effort that you can put out, you decide to go running more, all of the thoughts that you had that kept you from running are going to come up. All of the feelings that you had that kept you from running are going to come up. And those will show up as resistance. Sometimes it'll seem like it's directly related. Sometimes it'll be completely unrelated. So here's how it happens. Okay, so we're going to exercise more, right? Great, good goal. We start making strides. And then we start thinking, there's so much to do. I don't have enough time for this. Or it takes way too much effort to see any change from doing exercise. It's not worth it. These are thought patterns that come up when we make a physical change. Now, there's also feelings that come up too, right? Have you ever exercised, have a more trim, slim body, right? Who's ever been embarrassed about their body? Everybody has at one time or another. So we've got those feelings of embarrassment that are going to come up as we begin to make a change in our physical life. We've got body image issues. We've got any time that we were put down because of how we looked. All of those emotional feelings are going to be coming up as well. And it may not look directly related. It may be, I feel tired. Your physical body may be ready to go. You may have no problems physically, but you may feel tired. Right? A feeling of tired, even when you're not tired, that relates to our emotional level, right? Because emotions, feelings. So that tired feeling may not mean that we're tired at all. It may mean that we're working through all of the upset that we've had in the past around body image issues. So what we do with this is first we be aware of it. So now you make a change on one level, it's going to bring up all of the things on every other level that kept you stuck where you were. First thing to do when that happens, friends, be gentle with yourself. We don't need to beat ourselves up for this stuff. We've been doing that enough already. And in fact, all of the thoughts and all of the feelings that come up show us just how harsh we've been to ourselves in this area of life. So the first thing we want to do, we just want to be gentle. Notice it, explore it. Dig into what those feelings are. Dig into what those thoughts are. Find the underlying judgments and then do the work to forgive those judgments. I forgive myself for judging myself as unfit, as unattractive, as whatever it might be. We forgive the judgments. And then, knowing that that's coming up, knowing that that's going to be a barrier to us, being ready for that, we can more easily step over the barrier and continue working towards establishing that change that we set forth. So friends, thank you so much for checking in. Remember, you make a change on one level, it's going to pull up stuff from every other level. Be ready for it. Be excited about it, because all that stuff has been lurking in your consciousness anyway. And once it comes up, it only does so because you are ready to release that belief, release that idea, release that feeling, and become more centered, more peaceful, and more powerful in who you are. Thank you once again for checking into Church Free Spirituality. Please subscribe to the videos. Leave comments down below. If you found us on Facebook, comment there. We'll have a conversation. We'll go deeper. Ask any questions about this topic, or if there's another topic you want me to dig into, put that in the comments too, and we'll get to it. Thank you so much, friends. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.